Hello, this is Miss Fabi. I'm your eighth grade counselor, and I'm here today to talk to you about retention, especially since those of you who are watching this video have an IEP. So many of you know that an IEP means that it's an individualized education plan. And what that means is that people have done a lot of data collection and talking with you and talking with your teachers and having you take different tests so they could figure out what you need and the supports that you need best to learn. And so, what we have done is your team has created a plan for you to help you be the best that you can be. But that plan only goes so far. The next step is that you have to do everything that you can to be the best that you can be. And so it looks like, based on, even though you have an IEP and you have all of the support, there were some things that you still maybe could have put a little bit more effort into, so that you could be a little bit more prepared for high school. So what that means is you are being retained. Now, Miss Fabi, what does that mean? Well, I'm going to share a little document. We're going to go through a few things. Some of them are going to be the same because they apply to all kids. Some of them are going to be a little bit different because you have an IEP. So that means that things are adjusted a little bit differently for some of the things that you need. All right. So I want to make sure that you know what your options are. Let me just share really quick. Okay. So you're getting this video if you have either already been retained and you have an IEP and you're moving forward to high school, or you haven't met the requirements this year and what your next steps can be. So I'm just going to go through some of the choices that you have and make sure that you have all the information so that you can make the best decision for you, and your family can help you make the best decision so that we can do what we can do to help you be the best that you can be. That's the whole point. When we tell kids they don't have enough credits, when we send a million emails saying your kid needs to bring their grades up, what that is saying is that we want to help you, but the next step is you have to help you. And so these are some of the things that we're offering to help you. And then you take the next step to help yourself about what that looks like. All right. So based on not having enough credits for promotion, what does that mean? So based on the requirements for the state of Nevada and the Clark County School District, you haven't demonstrated that you have enough knowledge to be promoted to the next grade level. And this is at grade level. So a lot of you in certain subjects may not be quite there yet. Maybe you need a little bit more help with reading. Maybe you're in a specialized program. Maybe you have math that you really need help with. And so you have a team that's helping you do that. And that is awesome. But what it also means is maybe you can help the team too a little bit more. And so you didn't get the grades that you probably could have because maybe you weren't in school, or maybe you weren't doing your homework, or maybe you weren't participating, or maybe so there's things that you can do next year to be a little better. All right. If you want to stay at NVLA, you have to have the credits that you need to be promoted. So if you have worked it out with somebody, with your case manager, and the IEP team in ninth grade knows that you're coming, this will not apply to you. If you've already worked it out and you know that you're going to stay here, maybe you've got some medical things going on, whatever it is, that's different. This does not apply to you. All right. So is summer school an option to make up the credits? Yes, absolutely. That's what ESY is for. It's called extended school year, and we can do credit retrieval, and there will be instructional aides, those teachers that were helping you separately with the other teachers. They will be there too to help you work on your credit retrieval classes. So you'll be taking Apex like the other kids, but you'll also have people that can be there and support you too. So you get a little extra bonus. So when you sign up for summer enrichment, please tell me that you have an IEP so I can tell Miss Atterbury and she can get you into ESY. and you can sign up for the summer enrichment right here at this little link. All right. The next thing that may are it's a little bit it's a little bit different for you. So that's credit retrieval. Let's say you've got a lot of classes. You can do credit retrieval and you can get some help, and then you can get some of that knowledge that I was talking about. And the more knowledge we have, guess what happens? It makes other things easier. And so then when we try things and we do them and they're a little hard and then we do them anyway, then we gain a little bit more confidence. Then we want to do other hard things. Okay. So that's what we want you to do, is we want you to try to do some of these hard things so that you can get more confident and you can realize that you have the strength to keep going, and that every little bit of knowledge that you gain is going to help you get better. All right. Maybe you want to do something over the school in ESY, and you want to be with your friends, or you want to learn something new. This would be a great opportunity to do that. So signing up for ESY. So remember, when you fill out the summer enrichment form, tell me you have an IEP so I can sign you up for that program. What about students who need more than one credit for promotion? Okay, that's going to be that Apex credit retrieval. What if you're only missing one semester? I've already sent my video about that. So everybody that's getting this video is missing more than one semester. Okay, here's the next one that I think most people are going to want to know. What if we don't complete all the credits? All right. So I'm going to make this real fast. If you don't have all of your credits and you don't do anything, chances are you will be retained for the following year. Okay. If you've missed so many credits, it gets to a point where we can't promote you. You have to be retained. So that means that you have to stay back a year with us. Does that mean that you have to come to this school? No, you can go to a different school. Maybe you realized being online isn't helping you and you want to go in person. So you're going to need to talk to your case manager to see where you're supposed to go for next year if you're part of a special program. Or if you need some other help, you've got teachers that can help you. All right. So here's your choices. You can come back again as an 8th grader at NVLA. I will say, out of all my kids that came back, and a lot of them had IEPs, only 2 kids were able to complete their requirements. That one was a kid that had an IEP and the other kid didn't, but only 2 out of 25 were able to do those. So I suggest that you look at some of those other options so that you can make the best choice for you. The next option is to go in person at 8th grade again to another middle school. All right. The third option is you can go to high school. And if you feel like I did the best I could, but school just really isn't my thing. And then they go and they see your IEP and they're like, great, we've got a place for you. You can enroll, no problem. All right. And if you do like the online environment, but maybe you're not sure about NVLA, there are other online options, and I have them listed here. So Nevada Connections Academy, Nevada Virtual Charter, and Odyssey. Okay, Odyssey is like a hybrid. The next thing we're going to do is go through what you need between the summer of 8th grade and high school. So here's some things to keep in mind. No matter where you go, chances are high that you're going to need to have a few things for registration. So we'll talk about that in a second. Sign up for summer enrichment for ESY. You're going to do that through this form here. Have your parents help you. If you need more information about summer school, it does talk about ESY on my list. Okay, so just click all these links. Everything that's blue is a link that you can click. It'll take you to a website. If you decide that you want to stay with us and go to ESY, you have until July 25th to return your Chromebook. Okay, but that's only if you have summer school. So you got to make sure you sign for summer school. If not, you got to turn it in before then. The next thing, your family has to fill out the OLR that tells you what is going to be on their Infinite Campus, phone numbers, address, all of those things. And then you're going to click OK. If you're going to a different school, what you may want to do is fill out the OLR at the new school or enroll at the new school and then do your OLR. They will know best. All right. So if you're not really quite sure, just go to the school that you want to go to and get the registration process, and they'll tell you what to do from there. If you're not sure about what your zoning or your new school will be, that could depend on a couple of things. You can put in your address and you can look up the school, but if you're in a special program like the STAR program or an autism program that may be housed at one school specifically, you need to call case management with the school district so they can tell you exactly what school you need to go to. So there's a couple of things that are different when you do have an IEP when it comes to those programs. And a lot of times they do provide transportation. In fact, I think they do all the time. So they will also need to know that you're coming back so they can get that bus ready for you. All right. Next thing, magnet schools. Maybe you're interested in trying out going to a magnet school. Some programs magnet schools have, and some programs they don't have for students that have IEPs. So it's really important if you do decide that you want to go to a magnet school, like maybe one that focuses on culinary or one that focuses on law or medicine or airplanes, that you're going to want to make sure that you check with the school to see if they will be able to help you with the needs that you have. Okay, it's really important. The next thing is to make sure you go to the new school and get enrolled and do all of the things so that they have that you're all ready for next year. But you need to wait until after grades are posted here to enroll there so that we can show them your transcripts and everything like that. The next thing is you need to get immunizations. A lot of kids need to get their immunizations updated. Make sure you're doing that over the summer. If you can't afford or you don't have insurance, UNLV Pediatric Clinic accepts appointments and you can get your immunizations there. But not having your immunizations can keep you out of school. So it's really, really important you get those done over the summer. UNLV Pediatric Clinic is free and they take appointments. So make sure you click the link and you can call the number and they can help you out. The next thing, transportation. If you are at a special program, you will probably receive transportation guaranteed. You may also receive transportation at your new school. If you don't qualify for transportation, you need to live at least 2 miles outside of your transportation zone for a bus, and you can click on that to see if you get transportation there. What if you want to do sports? Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't had opportunity here at NBLA, but you need to have a physical done. That means a doctor says that it's okay for you to do sports, and the school needs to know that the doctor says that that's okay. So you need to get a sports physical and they'll know exactly where it is. There's lots of places over the summer that offer free sports physicals. There's also the UNLV Pediatric Clinic that I just mentioned about immunizations. Same thing, you got to make an appointment. And if you know you need immunizations and you know you need a sports physical, tell them both at the same time and hopefully they can help you all at once. All right. The last thing is to enjoy your summer break. I hope that everybody has a great summer break. I hope you get to spend time with your friends. I hope you get to relax. I hope you get to play with your dog and tease your sister. I hope you get to do all of those things and spend time with the people that you love and that you care about. I want you to be able to go into the next year knowing that you are capable and that you have the opportunity to do your best, and that high school is a great time to figure out the things that you love and the things that you enjoy, and most importantly, the things that you're good at. Not everybody's good at school. I'm really not good at school. It was hard for me, and I didn't really like it, but I love kids. And I know that if I had a hard time at school and I still could be successful, that other kids that had a hard time at school could still be successful too. The world is waiting for your genius, and it may not be found in a math class or an English class or a history class. But some of the things that you learn in those classes can help you figure out the things that you do enjoy. So make sure that you're taking risks and you're trying new things. Even though you may not feel like you're the best kid at school, it doesn't mean that's all you are. It just means you're trying to figure out the things that you're great at so that you can take it to the world. And that's exactly what high school offers: clubs and sports and activities so that you can try new things and figure out new things that you can learn about, so that even if you may not be the best at school or you have a hard time or you get frustrated, that you have other things that you can be confident about, and that you don't feel bad about yourself because you're not good at one thing, because you know you're good at so many other things. All right. So use this as an opportunity to grow and to learn and to be the best version of yourself. Make the best choice that's going to be best for you. I hope you have a great next year. I've loved working with you so far, and I am wishing you the very best. If you have any other questions, please feel free to let me know. But please, please, please have your parents either watch this video or read through my checklist so that you have all the information that you need. All right. Hopefully, we'll see you soon. Good luck.